Yeah, let's see. Let's see what's going on. See how long it takes for somebody to show up. Hey, treat. There you go, Ollie. Yeah. Saturday night, and this is what I do. Wonder where everybody's at right now. What is up, Mark Micro Farmer? Um, what rules? Still waiting on that video. Because he didn't release the video yet, right? Or am I missing something? Does that mean there are no rules? What's that mean? Uh, I mean, unless he put one out in like the last 5-10 minutes and I missed it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look at it. Definitely gonna have to look at it. Because, yeah, definitely something I need to check into. Oh, man. Been a long day. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Algebra wore me out, man. It's just a lot of stuff. So check this out. My wife got online and we were trying to figure out something to do with our honey whenever we send it out. So we got one of these little wax stamps right here. It's a honeybee. Remember how, like, back in the day, how, like, in medieval times, you'd see those movies and they'd stamp it with their mark and send it off? Well, it's kind of what she had an idea of. And here's the wax that they sent us. These are little wax droplets. And she got these little bags, oh, to put them in. No, I'm not. I gotta go check all that out. As a matter of fact, I'm actually gonna go. Yeah, I'm about to go check that out now. So, and then I'll just get back on this thing after I'm done checking out the rules. Yep, I sure do. I sure do. You know what? I can talk to you and check the rules if I wanted to. See on the laptop right here. It's. Is it an insane amount of rules? Like, am I going to be sitting here trying to figure out algebra all over again? I hope not. Yeah, I need. Speaking of coffee, I should make some. Oh, nothing like pulling up a page and seeing more. Yeah. There's always tomorrow. You're right. I'm probably going to do that. Um, but I definitely gotta watch this and see what's going on so I can get set up. So let me see here. YouTube. Because I gotta find out these rules real quick. I don't know how I missed them. John. Where you at, John? Let's put in will it grow? Oh. Hopefully. Oh, I got that. Well, 6 hours ago. How did I not see this?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the official pool video of Shape Force 2021. Before we get started, if this is your first time on the channel, I would encourage you
Okay, so it's the same as last year. So you got to do a
to the
video
channel. Welcome to Mark
to
Bailey.
enter.
This is where it all started. It's
You know what?
Friday,
I'll check it
February
out here in a little bit.
late March.
Now that I got it
And
up.
before we get started,
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think if I'm gonna do something in a container, it's probably gonna be pepper plant because the other things I could grow tomatoes in containers. I just really don't like to because they don't get that big. Oh, really? Well, if that's the case, I'll grow a mother plant and take a bunch of clones off of it. I was thinking about that too, putting up my grow closet because I got a 150-watt high pressure sodium. I used to have a CO2 generator, a 4 burner generator too, but I have a 150 watt, and I have I think another 100 watt. Maybe it's a 250. Yeah, this should definitely be an interesting year. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just trying to think of something that I can also grow so I can can it. Did you see the shortage on the canning jars? Apparently, they're having a shortage. So it's like, oh, that's not good. Everybody's been canning.
fairly simple, as you're going to get throughout the video. The rules are simple. And at the end of this video, you might say, what took 2.5 weeks to get these rules?
All right,
Well,
John.
let me throw out some of the rules.
Yes, John. Please throw out the rules.
From time to time. This could be a long video, and I apologize, but this is going to be the
I'm gonna have to
only
skip through it, huh?
Shed Wars 21 rules video, so it might have to be a little bit long. You must title your video exactly the way my video right here is titled.
Okay.
No different. Shed Wars 21 colon. Then you may put whatever you want in front.
Interesting.
Okay? It's very simple. Exactly the way mine is titled.
Okay, good
So
stuff.
please, guys, make sure the title is correct. Shed Wars 21 colon.
Yeah.
Whatever is the description.
Yeah, I've been going to Tractor Supply if I need jars or something. I'll go there. Big Lots has them. You just gotta look for them. Well, I don't know. That's one of my big things. I used to have another channel on prepping whenever I lived in Colorado, but I took it down. And for my own personal reasons, I got to thinking, probably not the best thing to be. Oh, are they? Yeah. Um, I I'm just hoping that this year don't get any crazier. I'm out in the sticks, so I'm not worried about anything like riots or none of that madness. I live too far out in the boonies for that crap. But I do need to make me some jams and jellies. Definitely. I want to make some mulberry jam this year. And hopefully I got a decent amount of star fruit. What trees you got to get, microfarmer? You got a few fruit trees. I've watched so many videos. I'm trying to remember what everybody has, and it's like just a blur of everything. I know there's a guy down here who. All right, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I know how to do all the survival stuff and, and do all that, but it's hard to emphasize on a survivalist channel that it's impossible to do it without a village. I mean, nobody can be the guy who hunts, who sets up security, who, does everything, because if you get hurt, you're assed out, you know. Well, my mulberry tree was only about 3 years old, and it started fruiting pretty good. Actually, no, 2 years. They fruit pretty quickly, whenever they start. But if you're talking fruiting, then probably the first year if you cut it back. But like they'll fruit as soon as you throw them in the ground. You just won't get that much fruit. Um, but mulberries, I keep mine in a bush form because I don't feel like playing the whole climb the tree thing for mulberries. So I try to keep it as shrubbed as possible. Yeah, you can grow blueberries up there, Micro. I can't do those down here. I could if I had acidic soil. There's a certain southern variety, but it's just a pain in the butt to keep up with. I'm waiting for my loquat. I actually just went around to all my trees with a brandish nailer and just went around and shot a nail in all the bases to see if I can get them to fruit. I did that last year and it worked out pretty good. Throw them in the shock so they'll start fruiting. And whenever I air layer my figs, they always fruit for me. I've been having a hard time trying to get anything like a mango air layered. Yes, you're absolutely right. Yes. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's sad because there are those people out there that have that mindset of I don't need to do nothing. I'll just take yours, and they don't get it. They just don't get it. It's like, yeah, I don't think nobody's just gonna. Yeah, yeah. Some people are just that dumb, man. They're gonna go looking for trouble, and whenever they find it, then well, that's what it is. But anywho, yeah. I'm going to actually be doing this year. I'm going to be doing some hillbilly tomatoes. I'm going to be doing a couple mortgage lifters. Um, there's I actually got a lot of what are they? Oh, locked out my wife. She's gonna kill me. I actually have a lot of San Marzanos. Or not San Marzanos. Yeah, San Marzanos. Hi, honey.
Why are you laughing out?
I didn't mean to. Uh, you guys hear that? She's on beat on me. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, Shed Wars this year should be pretty fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I was wondering if we could get somebody like Alaskan Fertilizer to sponsor as well. Hi, Gail. How are you? I think Shed Wars is going to really blow up this year too. It's going to be all over the place. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, yeah. I don't really know how they're going to do the teams. It's definitely going to be interesting, and it's definitely going to be something that it's going to be interesting. Leave it to that. What are you doing this evening, Gail? I thought we had Peacemaker. Well, hold on here, because we had Villa Grow, we had Woodcutter, we had Peacemaker, we had overseas across the pond. There was a few different ones. So I don't know. I just want to grow stuff. That's my main. Because as soon as mango season kicks off, I'm gonna just bring in a couple trucks. Well, you know how those two are. You get John and Mark going, they get. I, Homestead Aquarius would probably know. He'd be the one to ask. He seems like the neutral party in all this somehow. Are they putting a cap on how many people are teammates? How many are on each team? I'm surprised we ain't done no East Coast, West Coast. I mean, this is crazy. Because right now, my growing season is just starting, where I don't have that many pests. Well, this should definitely be interesting. And another question is, what about these people with these big old giant farms? I mean, because you could literally, if you owned enough land, go out there and. Oh, nice. But you got to use, I guess, yeah, I could see. You got to kind of use whatever you're going to grow and eat. So, those were the rules last year. Are they still doing that you're able to procure food via hunting and fishing as well? Because deer season is still in, if you're allowed to count it now. Kitty, kitty. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I have to rewatch everything again and figure it out. Because, well, wear livestock to the line. Okay. Okay, cool. Um, well, the one place I was getting my manured soil from, I mean, this horse manure was over 20 years old, and it was so rich and black and beautiful and just composted to the point of perfection. I went over there probably about a couple months ago and got the last haul I'm gonna get because the lady who put the manure over that side of the fence sent me a picture of them developing the land, so they went all my manure. Yeah, getting the moose, that would be nice. Yeah, that's a. Or you could go bear hunting. Where are you at, Ecocentric? Yeah, I can't butcher mine either. My daughter would be pretty pissed. They're her pets. I use their poop in the garden, so they serve their purposes. We eat the eggs. Unfortunately, we tried to hatch some chickens one time and ended up with all roosters. Canada. Yeah, that's right. You're way up there, man. Way up north. Yeah, you guys got all sorts of big game up there. You guys got elk up there too, don't you? I actually saw a decent sized doe down where I'm at for the first time in a long time. Whenever I was out in Colorado, we saw a lot of mule deer, and I we did a lot of coyote hunting out there though. I did some duck. I don't like goose. Now pheasant, that's good eating. I wouldn't mind finding a place to do that here. Yeah, I mean that that is a lot of meat. But with the moose tag, I don't know how it works up there because they are expensive. Moose tags are not cheap. I know in Colorado a moose tag run you about $800, maybe even more. Why is that? Why does doe meat taste better than buck meat? Is it because bucks go into the rut and stress themselves out? Yeah, someone with pigs and cows and goats would make it. Well, that's what I'm saying. How do you limit the people that? I mean, I guess you're on a team, so you could level it out. Um, yeah, the ones that are in the rut. Um, I mean, because if you have somebody that has livestock, like actual livestock, they're gonna smoke everyone, and it's kind of not fair. I don't know. It is what it is. We'll sort it out, man. I just want to grow some stuff. That's all I want to do. Because I know once mango season comes, I can load up the back of a pickup truck in a couple hours, real quick, and I can make a mess of jam like I did this year. I still got mango jam everywhere. Actually, I should open up another jar of that too. I think this year I want to do some. I want to do some. What are those? The dog's trying to get somebody to play with him. Yeah, because the meat's bad if they go into rut. They get too I guess gamey. Mango jam is awesome. My wife got this recipe for mango jam, and this stuff is so good that it's just ridiculous. And everybody who my one friend stopped down here, and we gave him a jar of jam, and it didn't even make it home. He was going back to Ohio. It didn't even make it. His kid just ate it right out of the jar. It was gone. Oh, it's so good. Um, whenever I figure out my situation, I'll send you some. Yeah, I'll send you a jar so you can try it. I thought about one time whenever I was still drinking. I thought about doing. I actually did try to make some mango liquor, and it didn't work out so good. Um, but I thought about making some mango wine too. So what's everyone up to tonight? Making stuff. Saturday night. Uh, yeah, no worries. Oh man. Oh, I didn't show you guys this. Yeah, we got. You got to. I got my other greenhouse. I'm about to get going. I thought about it. I'm like, well, what can I do in there? I'm like, well, I could just put pots all the way around the edge and figure out a watering system, and then go from there. Yeah, Christmas lights. Yeah, those are a great option for that. I thought about free ranging my roosters, but they'll tear up everything. I know it. And we got a hawk that sits up over here. I got to worry about. Oh yeah, that's right. You did say you were wrapping stuff, huh, Gail? Oh, I don't even want to think about. Time's flying too quick. It's almost tis the season. Christmas music every 15 minutes. Yay! Can't wait. Oh, check this out. Speaking of Christmas stuff, my wife and I made these little toy soldiers. I've been trying to get my wife to do a TikTok on these, but she won't. She gets into crafting a lot. Yeah, yeah. Wrapping is not something I do very well. Yeah, my wife made those, her little toy soldiers. And then she was gonna use another closet door for I think a Frankenstein. I just haven't gotten around to painting them yet. Oh man. Ugh. Sorry, it's been a day. If I made you yawn, I apologize. It's been a pretty long day for me. Yep. Who else got some lives going? Do, 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 do. I'm surprised John ain't singing tonight. Interesting. Yeah, I saw there's like the stupid. The media's on, I know that. I'm just like, okay, who's on talking about gardening? Nobody. I'm like, alright, well, it is what it is. Figured I'm like, okay, I'll do a live. I'm bored. Ain't got nothing else going on. I'm not a big TV watcher, anyways. Don't know. I have no idea what happened to that. I haven't heard from Rick or anything. So, I have no idea. I got to actually talk to Rick about that. I got to send him an email and see what happens. Earlier, I was sitting here and I was listening to it sound like somebody was shooting off fireworks. It was like, hey, what time of the year is it? Am I missing a holiday? Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. It's that time of the year though. Everybody's been busy. Everybody's trying to shop for Thanksgiving dinner. I wanted to go. I wanted to go bag a turkey this year, but I didn't get a chance to. You use shoes for a hammer. Oh, that's funny. Yep, I hear that. I hear that ecocentric. Um, funny story. I was painting my grand room, and I was way up top, and I was painting, and my wife was sitting on the stairs, and I had this ugly multicolored brown tile, and she says, "Honey, can we redo this tile?" And I'm like, "Joe, if it ain't broke, don't." And that's all I got out. And she grabbed a hammer that was sitting beside her and smashed the damn tile. I was like, "Honey, it's broke. You got to fix it." I tell my neighbor, and his wife did the same thing to him. Yeah, micro farmers. Glad you don't have to go shopping. Yeah, I don't like shopping. I don't like. Uh, I hate shopping. I hate crowded areas. I don't like. You know. I don't like dealing with it. And now this Corona thing, I'm like, I'd rather not even be bothered. Half the time I'm walking into the store, people are looking at me like I got like blood running down my face. No, I forgot my mask. It's like okay. So I just kind of try not to leave the house. How's your shoulder doing? I don't know who the fourth one here is because there's you, there's Ecocentric, and Gail. I have no idea who that is. Who are you, fourth person? I don't know. We got a fourth person in here, and they're just kind of chilling. Oh, look who it is! Look who snuck in the door. They'll let anyone in here. How you doing, man? I saw your video the other day. You staying busy? Somebody, somebody was just asking about you the other day. What you been up to? Yeah, if you guys haven't checked his channel out, you should go check it out. He does some aeroponic stuff that's pretty cool. Yeah, I hear you there. Just kind of making it day by day. Yeah, yep, yep. I've been having a algebra class on Saturday mornings. Yeah, you know, after 20 years, I figure I go back to school. Why the hell not? So apparently, you need to know English and algebra and appreciation of arts to plant plants and learn about landscaping and horticulture. So yeah, fun times. Yeah, I know. How's the old flux capacitor doing? That's Kyle. Yep. Yes. Woodcutter was asking about you, man. I think he's trying to get you in Shed Wars. You got to email him. I know somebody in here's got to have his email. I think I do. I have your email too somewhere. Unless you changed it again. You might have sent it to me again. Mine's easy. It's Don Purbot Gmail. I should change it to Tin Can Gardner or something. Yeah, I know, right? Right? He's he's above us. No, he's a good guy. You should hear him and John go at it, man. That's funny. Listening to those two, you'd think they were married. Uh, why don't you do it live? Kyle? Yeah, you. Oh, cool. Thank you. Actually, you know what I got planted out in the greenhouse right now? One of those micros. And they're growing in, yeah, I feel you. I do this just because Black Crims, Krims. Yes, they're actually pretty sweet. They're a Russian type. They're actually doing good. I got to do a video on them. They're getting big. A couple I lost, but that is what it is. All right, cool, Gail. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, I got some. I'm actually growing some hillbillies, and I'm growing a lot of saucing tomatoes this year because I want to make my own sauce. I love making my own sauce. Well, now we got six in here, so we got a couple other people. Um, but I grew some really hot peppers. I can't really get anybody to eat them. We had six, now we got five. Somebody ran off. I'm like, I'm not in here. Run away. So check out. I think I was showing Micro this. My wife went and bought for the wax stamps for letters, and she got the wax with it. So whenever we send out our honey, we could put little thank you cards to our friends or whatever and wax stamp it, which is pretty cool. And then we got these little bags that we're gonna put the little jars of honey in. So I think she got a couple jars in here. Yeah, yeah. See, that's for my hive. I actually gotta go out and I don't know, man. I don't know. I just got it. It is what it is. I'll be doing a live sometimes, and I'll see somebody on there. I'm like, okay, well, hi, and then they'll disappear. So I'm like, well, they don't want to talk. It's cool. So, yep, yep, yep. Oh, what part of Texas you in, Gail? You've probably said it before. Yeah, right. That'd be my luck. Checking up on me. What kind of hot peppers, eccentric, ecocentric? Sorry, man. I like growing hot peppers, but I don't like eating hot peppers. Your aluminum foil hat, huh? Yeah, I ain't worried about it because if the government wants to know anything about me, they already know it. So it's whatever. I was in the army, so they have my DNA. It is what it is. Dallas. You know what? I'll actually check into that and get back with you because I think that's zone. Was it 8? No, you ain't that far down. Actually, I have to look that up. Well, is he gonna send you some of those peppers he been feeding everybody? Man, you might as well, micro farmer. I mean, it's why not? You know. Well, you see, you guys can grow things like lettuce. Okay, just you guys grow lettuce. You throw some seeds in the ground, and lettuce comes up in the spring. That really don't work here because even whenever it is cold, we might only get like a week of coolness, and actually cold maybe a day or two. Sorry, I'm trying to read up all this stuff. Ah, yeah, I well, they're not gnats. They're I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They are gnats. You can use soap, soap, soap spray on that, and it'll take care of them. But you got to stay on it because if you don't, you'll get them back. Yep. Oh, I've brought in plants and bugs will be in there, and my wife gets so mad at me. It's like, sorry, dear. So whenever I grow indoors, I try to keep it hydroponic, so you ain't got to worry about soil. Because if you can do hydroponics, like an arrow, get one of those ICB totes, or not ICB, regular tote, but it's only like maybe 6 inches deep, maybe a little deeper. You get net pots and put them up in there, and just put a bubbler in there. See, he knows. I can't even say the name you friggin' put up now. Kura Fortek. Kura Fortek. Where did you come up with that name, dude? Kura Fortek. Interesting. Oh, I went to go get some worms today, some damn night crawlers. $7.99. I was like, at the pet store too. I was like, what the hell are you guys doing with these? You know? Hey, hey man, it works. Whatever works for you. You got yourself a Klingon name? Is that what's going on here? So my wife had me use this phone. This is her old iPhone. What is this, Joe? iPhone what? 8. She got the new crack phone 12 though. I say crack phone because it's just too addicting for some people. High on life. Yeah, aren't we all? Aren't we all? The VA helps me out with that one. Yeah, they just tell me what pills to take. I just do as they say. Yeah, yeah. Oh, really? Oh, nice, Gail. You know what I used to do? Klingon episode. What we used to do in Ohio is we'd take two metal rods and put them in the ground and take a battery and jump it. And yeah, worms come up out of the ground. We collect them and sell them to the bait shop. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you guys got that snow stuff up there. I haven't shoveled snow in 4 years. I'm quite happy about that. Well, the worms, most worms, whenever they send worms, they're usually red wigglers. Red wigglers are the ones that you want for worm castings. Those are the ones that break down really, really well. Now, have you guys ever seen the giant night crawlers that are from Canada and they inject ink in them for walleye fishing? Pretty cool. I miss walleye fishing. I used to do a lot of that. Now I just hit up all the canals around me. We got a lot of tilapia and a lot of rainbow or peacock bass. What you doing there? Going bathroom. What? I haven't shoveled snow since I lived in Rhode Island. Yeah, I lived in New York and um yeah, it wasn't fun. Upstate New York shoveling. No, thank you. I'd rather not. Yeah, my my first house on post, I had to unshovel the driveway with a freaking with a paper trash can and or a paper waste basket, and it sucked. I need coffee. It's 7:40. Sure, why not? So I don't think I've ever showed you guys this. Medicine went in the thing. So I planted me a pineapple in a watering can. Pretty cool, huh? My watering can has a haircut. Yep. Big red earthworms, Michael. Has anybody ever? Well, you're up north. I don't even know if you could do this. Doing aquaponics. I've heard of people in the colder regions doing it with like trout and stuff, like trout ponds and things like that. I don't even know how that works because I think trout need running water. In Ohio, though, I knew this old boy. He had a bass pond, and he used to feed those damn bass dog food. Now I was a little kid. I was probably about 7, 6, 7. My dad gave me one of those little ass fishing poles that fold up. Remember those old fishing poles? You could fold up in half. And I'm sitting there fishing. Next thing I know, I'm getting pulled in the water by a fish. And that bass was big enough to put over my head. I couldn't get it in. My dad had to help me, but we threw it back. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's one of the biggest bass I have ever caught since then. It scared me. I mean, I thought for sure that thing was going to pull me in and eat me at that age. So, yeah. And then I was telling my buddy we should go out on the ocean on the kayak and put buoys on there and go do some fishing. He's like, dude, there's sharks out there. I'm like, I know. He's like, no, nope, couldn't get me to do it. So it's like nobody wants to go out there with me. So I just stay on the intercoastal if I go back out. Let's see here. We got 4 people in here, and that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So, what's everybody working on in the garden? Is everybody doing friggin' tomatoes this year? Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's you know, and that's the thing too. That's weird. Anyways, garlic. You'll say she's working on garlic. Nice. Um, yeah, I mean it's an investment. I thought about doing a mushroom grow, setting up a Connex. I had blight so bad this year. My tomatoes took a hit. I lost like 100 and some odd tomatoes this year to blight. I don't even want to talk about it. 2020 has sucked all around. It's been a horrible year for everything. I do mean everything. Sorry if I blind you guys because these lights. Yeah, actually, I made some sauce one year and it was delicious. It was totally delicious. It, I haven't done that in a while, so yeah. Well, how many grow tents do you got? Uh, yeah. Well, your stuff should be pretty much automated, huh, Kyle? Are you down to two chambers because you're working on the other one, or because you just took them down? Gail, I can't grow zucchini here to save my ass. I really can't. Eggplants. Now, eggplants I can keep going until the worms come around. I can cut them back and grow them again, but I haven't really had much luck with eggplants. I gotta have another go at it this year. I got a few different varieties too. Cantaloupe, fresh cantaloupe, so delicious. My wife loves melon. Actually, I tried growing some. I had a bunch of different melons. If you guys need some rare melon seeds, I think I got a few like Chardonnays and stuff like that because I have a lot of seeds. I'll show you. I think we all do. I think we all have our own little seed caches with millions of seeds. But like I have all of these seeds right there, and then down there, those are all seeds, and that's full of stuff for like. Here, let me move this because I can't. I'm just pointing at stuff. Like, what the hell is he talking about? Like, oh, no. Let's see. There, cute stuff falling down. And those are seeds too. So I got all these seeds. Got all these. That's one box. Got all these seeds. Those are like peppers, tomatoes, probably some cantaloupes and some other stuff in there. And then I got all these seeds. Those are all my brassicas, all my tomatoes, beans, and stuff like that. Now, red melon seed. I don't know if I have a red melon. Let me see. Hey, 24 foot's better than nothing, brother. Here's the melons I have. I have Asian Indian Cream Cobra. I have Golden Jenny. I have OKA Blizzard or Bizard. It's a island strain. I got you. If you need okra seeds, I got you, dude. I got red okra out the ass. Does Granny Monroe need seeds? I have Chardonnays. Now these are supposed to be really good. They're Raguso di Consenza. I got Golden Perfection. I got so many different seeds. They're all falling everywhere. Ugh. Let's see here. I got DL Jar, the French varieties. Um, American Melon Delicious 51, Planters Jumbo, Kajari. Oh yeah, I got some of these. These are the Kajari melons. These are little red and the striped ones from India. I got these ones. I did have Afghanistan honeydew, but I gotta reorder it. Um, Regular honeydew. I have the Inea melon. I don't even know how to say it. It's INEA or INEYA. Yeah, I didn't understand it either. I got some Planters Jumbo. If you guys see any of these and you want me to send you some, let me know. I have some Golden Crisp and Burrell's Jumbo and more Delisa de la Table. Whatever. I can't grow all this stuff. I tried to. Actually, I'm gonna probably plant some more of those. I got some cucumbers going too. I don't know. A couple other people did videos for her. I don't know what's going on. Okay, cool, Gail. Uh, I'll send you some melons to try. Well, you see, what I usually do, whenever I was doing my little seed program, because I was going to start excuse me, my nose itching. I was going to start a seed library here at the local library right before COVID hit. And I was going to pretty much everything's free. All you got to do is bring back some seed after you harvest. Simple enough, but it never took off because I just didn't get down there because of COVID. So, oh, okay. She needed a fence put up. Okay, but yeah. So, uh, my wife said she refuses to be in the live.
Get away.
I can't go near. I have. I'm being banned from the office. I love you too, dear.
I love you so much.
Yeah. I don't know. I've just been kind of watching everybody's video, and the only lives that are really on are like the protest and the political stuff, and I don't even want to watch it. It's just annoying at this point. Um, yeah, man. If y'all, I don't know if you guys have this book or not. If you want, let me see here. Where's it at? This book right here. Ow. Oh, this Back to the Basic book. That's a good book to have right there. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep. My wife don't play that either. She's like, I don't want to be in your videos. I've been trying to get her to do a TikTok, but she won't. She won't do a TikTok at all. But I've tried. I'm gonna put this on the charger. So there we go. There we go. Yeah. I mean, she's got health problems too, huh? Water. The college degree is going to be landscape and horticultural management, and it'll be an associate's. And apparently, I got to know a shit ton of algebra to be able to obtain said degree. Yeah, good times, good times. How long did you go to school to play with circuit boards? If I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're an electrical engineer. I'm just saying, because some of that stuff looks like something that electrical engineers would do. Yeah, I know there's a lot of potential with it. My thing is, I'm already a master gardener, so I just want to know as much as I can possibly know about, because that degree can manifest into things like etymology or uh, mycology, stuff like that. So I get into that kind of stuff. Yep, our environmental specialist. Well, you know that they're using certain types of mushrooms to clean up. That's funny, man. But they're finding that they're using mushrooms to clean up old battery plants, and they actually found a type of mushroom. It's a oyster mushroom growing in the Fukushima reactors. So I thought that was pretty interesting as well. I don't think anybody had a normal childhood, man. You kidding me? With a normal childhood, yeah, yeah, no. My dad was born in 1925, dude. He did not play. I'm gonna tell you that right now. My dad did not play at all. He'd tell you one time, and you better get it right, or it was your ass. God bless him, but he didn't play. Well, I thought about just starting my own business. Yes, you're absolutely right, microfarmer. They will use it for compost, and it breaks down after that, and it doesn't hurt the environment. So why aren't we utilizing that more? That's my question. Yeah, and then you can feed it to your plants. Now, if you're worried about your plants being radioactive or whatever, then what you could do is you could actually use that, and yeah, you could use that and actually use it in a plant that'll pull it up that you're not eating, like flowers or something like that. Yeah, my dad didn't play. I miss my dad, but he was old school. He was a old school mechanic too. We used to have two Model A's, a '48 Chevy pickup truck. Like we used to have the old Mercs and stuff like that. He used to do body mechanics. He could do the old lead body and everything. Like he was good. And but he loved his vehicles, and I tell you what, he unfortunately he liked to drink too, but he meant what he said, and he said what he meant. Yes, after it, yes, you're right, Micro, because after it takes up all that crap, it is poisonous. You can't eat it after that. But it does, because what mushrooms do is they find one element, and they like if it's calcium in concrete or something, and they break it down, so it can no longer be the proper. I mean, if you think about it, if it can do that, then why couldn't it take apart isotopes and things like that? So, I mean, it is what it is. Sounds like a helicopter flying over. Nope, it was a truck. All right, there's three of us in here now. I think Ecocentric left. So, what's going to be your main crop that you guys focus on for Shed Wars? I don't even know what team I'm on. I really don't even know because I'm. It don't make much sense because I'm I'm in Florida, so I don't know exactly how that's going to work out because my season's different than up there where you guys are. I can try to grow in the summer, but it just sucks. And you guys don't have the pressure of pest like we do down here. You guys got pest, but not like we got pest. The tomato or the mosquitoes down here will carry you off, and the tomato worms can eat a whole damn plant in like 3 bites. I had some old timey blue collars. Those damn things were so good, and I lost the seed. And the guy who gave them to me, I haven't talked to him in a while. But he works for Joe, the Plant Explorer. You know who I'm talking about, Joe. He works for Rare Seeds. Black eyed peas. I've never grown those. I want to try to grow those. Um, Joseph Simcox. That's who it is. But his camera guy gave me some of those old timey uh, blue collards, and they were so damn good. And I don't know how I lost the seeds to those. I've been I actually want to start making my own variety of tomatoes. I want to create a new variety, something that's big and flourishes down here in Florida. Something that's because down here the main problems we have is blight. Blight is just horrific down here in the summer. Not many things can survive the wet, white, blah. And my yard floods, so it is what it is. You know, I want to grow some bell peppers. I haven't this year. I grew sweet peppers. I grew banana peppers. Um, Pumpkins. The only pumpkins I can. I mean, I got some grown, but they're not probably not going to do nothing. But Seminole pumpkins grow real good down here, and we grow something called. It's a type of spinach. Oh, Malabar spinach. That's what it is. And it's kind of slimy and mucusy with the leaves, but it tastes just like spinach. Old timey blues. Old timey blue collars. They're from, I think they're from Georgia. Somewhere he told me he got them from this old fellow down there. And so if you you know who I'm talking about though, right? He did a lot of his own videos. He was living in New York, I think. He was either living in New York or Connecticut, up there by you. And then he started working for Joseph Simcox and went around the world doing photography and videography for him. I think this year, I mean, like, have y'all tried those dragon tongue beans? Oh, they're so damn good. Dragon tongue beans, I want to get some more of those and do those this year. I got some beans out there, but they're not dragon tongue. Um, and I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna try some melons. Get out of there, cat. It ain't opened. And tomatoes, obviously, and probably some peppers. So it is what it is. We'll see how that goes. But I'm going into an hour on this, guys. I'm probably going to shut this thing down and go in here and sit with the wife for a little bit. And I'll probably jump on tomorrow and see what's up with y'all, alright? And I got to go watch John's video. Because I gotta see all these rules like everybody else, I guess, and figure out. Oh, however, hey, before you guys go, what do you think? Is it me? Yeah, you like that? I can be a hothead like John too. See? Yeah. All right, man. See y'all later. Have a good night. Peace out.